So you want to win at Monopoly slots? Here's a guaranteed cheat that will allow you to win every single time. Guaranteed. So stay away from the VIP slots. That's just going to take your money away. So just scroll over, and I start at the first one. You always start at the first one until you win. Watch this. So what you do is you bet the lowest amount. On Monopoly slots, for this first one, it's 250,000. So what you do is you bet the 250,000. So now you lost 250,000. You increase your bet twice so that when you win the 500,000, oh, it looks like I'm a tournament winner. Haven't even tried to win. All right, so now you bet 500,000 so that if you lose, you still keep betting. You just keep doubling your bet. This will allow you to win every single time. Watch this. So now you double your bet again to 1 million. So that's 3 losses in a row. So double your bet to 2,500,000. So you're saying to yourself, I don't see where you're winning. Well, you double your bet again to 5 million. You see, you just won 1.25, but you stay there. You stay. If you win, you stay. Okay, you won. Look at that. And already I've won. As soon as you won from this machine, you just get one more spin. That's it. Because you never leave a winner. Just one more spin. You won again. So one more spin. You won again. One more spin. You won again. One more spin. You just keep spinning until you lose. Okay, you automatically get out of this machine. So I forgot what I started with, but you go to the second machine. Now this one will be, you turn it. So let's see if I could turn. I think I should be able to turn this up. You may have to look at this from a sideways angle. Just turn your phone or your whatever you're doing. So once again, you start at the bare minimum. This strategy is guaranteed to allow you to win every single time. You lost, you increase your bet by 2. You lost, you increase it again. It always has to be at least double. You lost, you increase it again. And watch what happens. You eventually win. You lost, you increase it again. I noticed the 5 million usually gets you, but it didn't. So now, I was supposed to increase it. I messed up. So you increase it by 2 again. So you won, you just stay there. You lost, you increase it by 2. That's 25 million. You lost, you increase it to 50 million. You lost, you increase it to 100 million. You lost, you increase it to 200 million. You just got to keep increasing it. You lost, you increase it to 400 million, which is 500 million. Eventually you will win. And there you go. You just won over $1 billion. So you don't stop. You never leave a winning machine. You just play. But now you're gone. So I don't know how well I did on that machine. But this is the strategy you use. So you go to the next machine. And you just keep doing this. You just keep using the same machine over and over again. So over here, once again, you won. You keep going. You won. You keep going. Now, you're still losing. But if you win, you don't change it. You keep going. You just keep going. Now, these are small wins, but you can't leave this level until you lose. That's the trick. So I just lost. You increase it to 500 million, to 500,000. I lost. You increase it to 1 million. I lost. You increase it to 2,500,000. You lost, you increase it to 5 million. And this is the strategy. So you probably have it now, right? And you're probably wondering, does this work? It works every single time. Leave your comments below. And if it doesn't work for you, please let me know, because so far I've used this strategy. And look, I'm up to over $401 billion. You win. Look, I just won my money back. And you never leave this. You just keep betting. You never leave this. This is what your level is here. You see that? You're still losing, but you're not losing much. Whenever you get a hot machine, you stay with it. Now you lost, you get off this machine. So you got up to 25 million on that machine. Next one. And so here, this will be the last one that I use. Well, actually, I'll just stay on this level. So you go down to the very bottom. And here we go. You lost. Let's go up. You won. Look at that. You already won your money back on this level. You stay at this level until you lose, and then you get off. No matter how tempted you are to keep going, that's the strategy. You don't stay on any machine too long. And you stay away from the VIP machines, because that will make you lose. Here we go again. To the very bottom, to the lowest level. And you bet. Look at that. Not a big win, but still. You've already made money on this machine. You stay with this until you lose. You're allowed to increase once. That's it. Because if you lose, then you keep increasing. But if you win, you stay here. So you don't go over 500,000 on this machine. And that's how you do it. You don't stay on one machine too long. You lost, you're off. All right, next one. We'll finish this level. This one's a jackpots. Jackpots you usually do good on. So once again, start at the lowest level. And look at that. You've lost, but you haven't lost a lot. Okay, you increase. I don't do any more than you increase again. Remember, your increase is always twofold. That's a pretty big win for $5 million. Look at that, $25 million. So you stay on this level. Look at that. Look what I'm talking about. Is this strategy the best or not? Pick a symbol. Pick again. And you always stay. When you're picking stuff, you always stay, and you never hit the edges. You never go to the edges. Look at this. So I'm in the library. I'm getting 9 spins. I'm getting 9 free spins. So once again, let me summarize the strategy. The strategy is to stay away. Look at this. Wow. The strategy is to stay away from the VIP slots. You go to the first slot. You bet the minimum. If you lose, you double it. Every time you lose, you double it, and you keep going. I've never run out of money this way. And then once you win, whatever that level is, you keep betting that amount until you lose, and then you don't increase. The most you increase on any slot machine, not counting the times you lose, is 3 times. So let's say you win and you feel lucky and you want to increase, you can increase, but no more than 3 times. In other words, look at this. Is this amazing or what? I'm not even trying to win. It happens all the time. I'm going to finish this level so you can see. This is amazing. Look, I've already won $202 million on a $5 million bet. I am telling you, this strategy works every single time. I used to have to feed money to these slots until I found this strategy. And I recently started with about $50 million. Excuse me. I started with $500 million because I said, you know what, I'm only going to bet. I'm going to just spend some money for the first time. That's it. And that was it. Look, I'm up to $401 billion now. So here, you don't go over 5 million. You've already won. So you'll keep betting here until you lose. Now you lost. Now remember what I said. You couldn't get up to 3 extra slots. Let's try it here. You don't double when you go extra without losing. You just increase 1. So let's try this. Didn't work. So let's increase it by 1 again. It didn't. That one worked. So we'll stay here. And then 1 last time. So remember I said up to 3 times if you've already finished this slot. And then you keep playing because you don't want to leave a machine that's hot. So you're done with this machine. Once again, let me summarize the strategy. We're here on the Hot Shot Revolution. You start at the bare minimum, at the lowest level. Okay, here we go. You lost, so you double it. You won. You keep going. You don't increase, even if you actually lose. See, I'm losing there, but you keep staying. You stay here. Okay? You double it. You lost. You double it. You lost. You double it. You keep doubling it until you win. Look at this. I just won. So you stay here. You lost. You can double this if you want. Or no more than 3 doubles. Okay? Before I said 3 times. It's 1. That's 2. So we'll do 1 more double. We're up to 100 million. This is it. If you lose, you're out. But normally you'll win, but you didn't win that time. So this machine was not a good one for me. Let's go to the next machine. How many more machines do we have? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4. We have 4 machines. All right. So here we go with Eureka Real Blast. Start at the very lowest level. Didn't win, so you double it. Are you getting a hang for this? You didn't win, so you double it. Okay, you won something there. Look at that. So you stay here. You never leave it. You didn't win, so you double it. You stay here. You didn't win, so you double it. You didn't win, so you double it. You didn't win, so you double it. So we're getting close to this machine not being the one. I will double this 1 last time. Oh, I will double this 1 last time, but that's it. You got to get away from these machines. You can't stay on this machine too long. That machine was a loss for me. You got to get away. You have to give it up. So that was an example of a machine that wasn't hot. But usually when that happens, you'll have to turn for this. Usually when that happens, the next machine pays off. So let's go. Let's try. You lost, so you increase it by 2. You double it. You won, you stay here. Increase by 2. You won, you stay. You won, you stay. Even though you're losing, you're still hitting something. You lose, you double it. You lose, you double it. Doesn't even matter. You just stay on the machine if it gives you something. Even if it's a penny. You lose, you double it. And look what happens. Didn't I say that eventually that it comes back. It wasn't a lot, but it was a little bit. So you stay. You stay. You stay on this level. You're going to get your money back. This one is feeding me. You lost, you double it. All right, up to 3 doubles. So let's do another double. Let's do another double. And last double. So now, this one was a loss. And remember what I said? I said that usually you win on the next machine. So I will go 1 extra double. Yep. You stay on it. Even though it was a loss, you stay on it. This machine is a loss. So that's two machines in a row that I've lost. You don't buy anything. Next machine. All right, you drop down to the very bottom. Oh, because we got to choose. We'll choose. I always choose the left. Drop down to the bottom. And here we go. Now these games where it has a special feature that only kicks in if you play enough times, don't fall for it. You lost, you double it. You lost, you double it. Okay, you won here. Even though you lost, you stay here. You lost, you double it. You lost, you double it. You double it. You double it. We're getting to the end of this machine. Well, you got a little bit of a win. You stay here. Now you see how these extra frozen there? It's trying to entice you to stay. But we'll double it. And you want to say changing the bet. Well, reset, that's fine. You want to continue? Yes. Because that's the way they get you. You lost, you double it. That's a nice hit. That's a nice hit. I just won over $1 billion. We stay here. You stay here. You stay here. Now, it's up to you whether you get out or not, because this is a lot. So, it depends on how you're feeling. You know what? I'm doubling it. If you have the means, you double it. You never, ever bet more than $1 billion, because if you have this kind of money, your odds are going down drastically. Even at $1 billion, I'll probably lose this one, but you know what? For you guys, I'm going one more. I lost $1 billion. You get out. If you lose $1 billion in a machine, you get out immediately. All right. The strategy, it looks like it's not doing well. Let's go down to the bottom. But if you stay with it, I guarantee you'll win. Double it. You won. Keep going even though you lost. Keep going. You don't leave the level if it hits for you. Even if it's a cheap win. You lost, you double it. You lost, you double it. Okay, 5 quick hits. You just won $56 million. You stay here. You lost, you were able to double it. Remember, only 3 doubles, unless you're feeling lucky. You win, you stay here. You lost, you double it. You lost, you double it. You hit something, you get your money back. Stay here. Stay here. You lost, you double it. You won something. You won something. You lost, you double it, but we're coming to the end of this. And you see these machines that have the pretty girls on here? Don't fall for that. They're just trying to entice you. Don't even look at what the picture is. All right. I don't usually double it, but remember what we said. If you have the means, 1 billion is the highest you go. This spin is for you. All right, I got my money back. We'll try it again. All right, I'm going to try this again. I lost, so you're out. Doesn't matter if that basket looks like it's getting full. You're out. All right, and that was it. So did I win or did I lose? I lost. If you lost and you finished the level, then this is the strategy. You go to the next level. Because eventually you're going to win. I guarantee you. Stay with me and watch. Let's go to Chronos. We start at the bottom. And you spin. You double it. You double it. You won something, you stay. You lost, you double it. 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 Those things, it's tough to win those. Now this machine's not doing well for me, but you got to have faith. You have to have faith. All right, well, remember what we said. We never go over $1 billion. Here we go for you guys. You can't let it go if it gives you a little taste. And you lost. You're out. You're out. So you're probably saying to you, Nelson, this strategy isn't working for you, but you got to believe. You got to believe. It's the only way you're going to win and not add any additional money. You don't want to spend money on this machine. Double it. Stay on this one. Double it. Double it. Stay. Double it. Double it. I guarantee you, you will make your money back. You have to have faith. Double it. Double it. Stay. 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 You're probably wondering, double it. You're probably wondering what's happening. You're not showing us much. Stay. Please have faith in this system, and then we're going to double it to $1 billion if you have the means. This spin is for you. So we got to get out. Oh, look at that. I got a Sonar Wild. Oh my Lord. What did I just win? What did I just win? I might have won all my money back. I started at 400 billion. Look at that. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You have to have faith. You have to have faith. You just keep going till you hit that big one. This strategy never fails. Now, after this, you don't play anymore for the rest of the day. It doesn't matter if it's telling you have to get some dishes, or if you can complete a certain level by a certain time. No. Once you win big, you spin one last time. And that's it. It's over for you. And that's the strategy. Let's go back to the beginning. We started with about 400 billion and we're ending with 412 billion. I won $12 billion. I didn't give up. I kept going when I lost. I kept going. And you don't play for the rest of the day. And that's how you win at Monopoly slots. So once again, how do you win? It's called the double strategy. You start at the very first machine. For us, it's Monopoly slots here. It's the very first machine. You start at the very lowest, and you double. And you double if you lose. You double. If you win, you stay there. If you double, you win, you stay there. You set a limit. For me, it was $1 billion. For you, it might be something else. And you just keep going to the next machine. You don't worry about it. You don't worry if there's a pretty lady on the screen. It doesn't matter. You just use that strategy. And then you use that strategy and you will win. I promise you that you will win. Leave comments down below. Hit like if you like this video. And let me know how much money you've won. For me, I won $12 billion. See you on the next Monopoly Slots.